or death for Doomhammer.
He didn't get a finish?
None will survive.
It's a good matchup. I live near a church. We have a detective in the chat. He messed up playoffs again. I mean, did Colento ever perform well in playoffs in the last 4 years? No, he didn't. I mean, he got to Worlds, but not. That's like 2014. Colento was good when I was good. When skill mattered, Colento and I were on top. Colento still has a big stream though, so he's kind of a winner. I mean, good players always try to win, you have to understand, and so... Nice. Now we can Zola it. We don't have to Zola now. Like, when you hit the Shadowwock, you can always save the Zola if you... So just guarantee. Basically, I have a guarantee Shadowwock now. That's what I'm trying to say. Not 100% because now the Shadowwock has to fail twice. He can have an owl, so I'm not the biggest fan of playing the Acolyte. He brought an anti-control lineup, the most players brought full aggro. Yeah, it's stupid to bring anti-control in Conquest. I got good again, like you could see in Seed Story Cup. That I was really strong in Seed Story Cup. I mean, Colento got top 8, I don't know how. Because he doesn't have the tournament experience. But since I joined a practice group, you relearn Hearthstone. Hearthstone tournaments play has nothing to do with ladder. At all. You have to play completely different decks. You have to go completely out of your comfort zone.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
So, and playing an anti-control lineup in Conquest is just stupid. Because you lose to full aggro. It's as simple as that. It's very good in LHS, but very bad in Conquest. Like, even if you expect people an slow meta, it just doesn't make sense. But you would know that if you play tournaments. And if you would have a practice group. When you actually playtest lineups, you realize that you have to understand just how lineups work. Like, for tournaments, it's just super important to understand lineups. How lineups work. And what kind of lineups people bring. It's so important to understand that. But without practice groups, I don't think you understand that. Why is it different from rank? You play different decks, that's how. The deck you play on ladder, you play one best deck on ladder. So, let's say Druid is the best class in ladder. But Druid could be the most banned deck in tournament, okay? So basically a deck that you play every single day, which is the best deck in the game. You never ever get to play a single game in a tournament. But you still play a tournament, so what do we do? Nobody's gonna ban my Druid in ladder. I can play my Druid deck every day. I can play Token Druid, Mali Druid, Togwiggle Druid, whatever. It works perfectly. I get top 10 legend every season. Okay, I play a tournament, my Druid gets banned every single game. But we still play a match. So you basically play an actual game of Hearthstone. And you don't get to play an actual game of Hearthstone on ladder. Or a match of Hearthstone. Interesting. Usually you don't even go xAgA in this matchup. Ban matchup in ranked. It would make sense because every single tournament has a ban format.
Gaara good.
Yo, Hercules Gamer, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate you very much, my friend. 6 months in a row, that's half a year, the last time I checked. Usually we do these two together, but I have a full hand.
A path dimly lit.
Truth is found in death. I'm fast and furious.
Colento says he's not going to tournaments because players are not good. Are you sure? I don't think Colento thinks that way at all.
Let the pain speak to me.
It's not true though. It's pretty naive to think like that. The currently like best players, Mazi, Sane, Fino, Boa Control, Hunter Race, they're all top tier players.
Out of my jungle.
Hello Cornelius. But they focus on just playing, being good in tournaments. They're like good. I mean, it doesn't say that Colento wouldn't be better if he would do the same what they do. And he doesn't do it. But you can't say they're not good players. Which is not true. Because they are.
Unity, precision, perfection.
I have to just become better. Like overall. I feel like my... brain-wise, IQ-wise, smartness-wise, whatever you want to call it, I think I'm good enough in just in general.
Lightning can strike.
But I have a lot of issues with myself as well. I think my personal biggest problem is my confidence. I'm not very confident. I notice this every single day. I have like zero confidence. I don't even understand why. I could be like, you don't understand. Like, a good example. Yesterday I did a full, okay. Oh, by the way, I didn't make new commands because yesterday I had to drive a pregnant woman into the hospital at like 2 AM. And I went to bed yesterday at 4 AM. That was like, oh my god. But yesterday I completed my arms routine for the very first time. I told you guys many times, I'm going to the gym every single day. But yesterday I completed my workout for the first time after 4 months. So I had to practice, I have to train 4 months just to be able to complete my routine. And yesterday I completed it for the first time and I was so happy. And then I had to drive a freaking woman to the hospital. That was annoying. You don't believe me that I'm not confident? I'm confident in certain things, but most of the time I'm not confident about my own abilities. Or not confident enough. It's like I have these peaks. Sometimes I am confident, but on my average is I'm not very confident. I have so much self-doubt all the time. But when I have these moments, these like epiphany moments of confidence, then I'm like super good in whatever I do. Does that make sense? She baited. That's why it's so dumb to even go Hagata, like... have to use all these spells. Oh, Yuri! What's up, Yuri? Helping people, the more you damage them, the more... It's because of my family. My family doesn't help me have any confidence, that's for sure.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
Do you know if you're at a closed decklist stream mech, do you have 15 minutes to decide a band before meeting your opponent? You have less than 15 minutes. But are you asking me for official rules? How much it is exactly? I mean, you get disqualified after 15 minutes. But I don't think you get disqualified when your opponent is standing right across you, or like sitting right across you. So I don't, like, I've not been in the situation where someone wanted to absolutely go for the absolute maximum amount of time before he gets disqualified. So I can't really answer that.
This jungle hides many secrets.
Oh damn, I still have to wait for some nights, I think. Ugh.
Such a perfect specimen.
What do you think about to replace Earthshock? No. There's no tokens. I already beat Token Druid. Earthshock is too important. I wanted to add a second Earthshock. One of your most matchups right now is Death Rattle Hunter.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
Engaging TC-130 mental dislocator.
Nice to meet you.
I'm telling you, I get this healing ring way too often. Replace Shadowwock, I can see that.
Okay then.
It's always funny how people think they can actually fatigue Shadowwock. He has to play it out because Shadowwock can always miss, and he doesn't know that I hit the Shadowwock with the...
Oh, I love that fuse thing.
Oh god, that's so annoying. I guess I go for the first Shadowwock now. Hopefully I get the xAgA effect first, so I don't get the totem back in my hand. Spoilers, I do not want my... I'm in hippie mode.
This would be a good time for a master plan. Oh, I love that fuse thing. Light the fuses!
That's good for me. That's confusing.
Out of cards.
My jaws that bite, my claws that dash, my claws that catch. My jaws that bite, my claws that catch.
This game will be so annoying because I'm actually gonna mill my second life drinker. So it will take forever to kill him. At least we didn't have to play the Zola, which is super good. Oh god, the new Pepe with the smoke emote. Should have waited for second life drinker just to speed up the game. Like, there's no way I lose this game. It's just, you know what I mean?
Brave heroes of Gilnet, arise!
Out of cards. My jaws that bite. My claws that catch. My jaws that bite. My claws that catch. My jaws that bite. My claws that catch.
You really are going to play this out. I miss people that just conceded, you know. Back in my days, people conceded. Is seriously going to play this out? Are you kidding me? I'm not just some random pleb. That's definitely a skill to know when you have lost the game. He needs me to... That he wants every single Shadowwock to miss.
Unity, precision, perfection.
Well, that's totally gonna happen. He can't even kill the boy. What is he hoping for, man? That's basically what he needed. You know what's the worst part? Now I have to play Zola. In case. Because I got super bad Shadowwock RNG multiple times in a row.
Okay then.
Look at me.
My jaws that bite. My claws that catch.
I respect his dedication, Chad.
Claws that catch.
Why does it work? What? Why does it... It's bugged, right? Oh no, your next cast works twice. Okay, it's not bugged. Now I understand. Good job! Yes, Timo, good job. You could have won this game, I'm pretty sure.
My jaws that bite. My claws that catch.
He actually played it out.
My jaws
He just played it out. He was like, let's go. Bring it on.